Always stay in control with your emotions. What's going on, you guys? I want to talk to you guys about something very important while I'm taking this trip to Brooklyn. And, I want you guys to understand, right, that you can't allow people to take your joy. Do not allow people to steal your joy away from you, okay? Your joy and your peace is the number one thing that should matter to you. The minute you let somebody take away that joy and that peace away from you, you done already lost. I'm telling you that shit from right now, firsthand. You do not want people to take that away from you, because once you've lost that, you pretty much lost everything, okay? As long as somebody cannot take that joy and that peace away from you, then you're always going to be good. It's going to allow you to move on. It's going to allow you to elevate. It's going to allow you to, it's going to allow you to let that person know that you can't hurt or you can't harm me, right? It's going to allow you to be in a position of power. You will be able to maintain yourself in a position of power when you do not allow people to get to you, okay? And this is why, I know sometimes we struggle with that. That's something that we always struggle with. But if you can master that element, right, of, controlling your emotions, not allowing people to, take away that joy or that peace away from you. If you can truly control that, okay, then that is something that's going to take you a far and a long way in life. I'm telling you guys, man, because if you're somebody that's like overreactive, you react to every little thing that happens to you, then you'll find yourself in trouble more than often. If you allow people to trigger you in every little possible way, right, then it's like you're not going to get far in life, because let's just be real. You live in a world, or we live in a world, where people will get under your skin. That's just the way how it is. Okay? Everybody is not good people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not a good person. There are people that, that are set out to, to see you win. And there are a lot of people that are set out to see you fail. Okay? So you got to keep that in mind. You have to understand that, you have those folks in life who are very toxic individual. They never want to see you win. They never want to see you succeed. Okay? And you have those people that when they don't get what they want, they're going to try to do everything in their power to destroy that peace away from you. Okay? And I want you guys to understand that. But it is your job and it is your duty to not overreact, to not let that person get the best of you. Okay? As a matter of fact, I would say this. I know a lot of you guys, wouldn't agree to me saying this, but I would go as far and I would say, forgive them. Forgive them. You're not forgiving them, for them. You're doing it for you, because you want to maintain that clean heart, that clean spirit inside of you. You don't want to be the one that's going to hold grudges for the rest of your life. You don't want to be the one that's going to hold that grudge against that person. If that person want to be mad at you and upset with you, and they try to destroy your peace for whatever the reason may be, all right, let them do that. Let them do that. But you should not ever adapt that same mindset, all right, that they carry, where they're set out to try to hurt somebody. Okay, you got to understand that, people like that, or those type of people, again, either they've been through some trauma in their life, or, some traumatic experience. All right. So in that type of sense, you just have to just keep your distance and just pray for that individual. And you just keep your distance, but don't get there and hate on them and, and call them out of their name and, use that same energy back at them. Like, don't do that. Okay, guys? because then now your peace is disrupted. And you want to maintain your peace at all costs. At all times, you want to maintain that peace. Don't let people take you out of that element. Don't let people bring you down. Do not allow people to take away your joy and to take away your peace. Okay? And that's pretty much all that I had, for you guys today. Protect your peace. And that's pretty much it, man. Protect it at all costs. All right, guys? Love y'all.